Okay, welcome back everyone. So in this section of the course we're going to start looking at the present perfect. The present perfect I think is possibly the most used and the most versatile of the English tenses. This is the tense that you guys definitely have to learn and use regularly. Okay, now let's start looking at one of the reasons why we use the present perfect. So let's just take a look at our sentence. She has spoken English for 10 years. She has spoken English for 10 years. So at this point in time when we are stating this is our present, this statement is still true. She has spoken English for 10 years. This action of speaking English began in the past, but it is still true today. Yeah? Now you will notice in the present perfect, okay, we're going to use the auxiliary verb have. So I have, you have, he or she has, and we need our verb to be in the past participle form. That's the third verb form. Now the verb to speak is an irregular verb. So speak, spoke, spoken is the third form. Speak, spoke, spoken. Most regular verbs end in an ed. So talk, talked and talked. Work, worked and worked. Yeah, but it's the third verb form that you need. So you will need to learn your verbs, and I will provide you with a list of the irregular verbs that you need to learn. But she has spoken English for 10 years. Or we could say she has spoken English since 2010. For, the preposition for is always followed by a number. For 10 years, for 3 days, for 15 hours. Whereas since is always followed by a date or a time. That should read date or time. So in this example, she has spoken English since 2010. Yeah? But this could be, if you want to talk about something that started happening earlier today, she has spoken English since this morning. Yeah? Or since 9 a.m. Yeah? So it could be a date or a time. Since requires you to be very, very specific about the information you're providing, whereas for, you just have to give us a number. Yeah, for 10 years. You can, with for as well, say for about 10 years, if you want to be a little bit more general. Okay? But this is the first reason why we're using the present perfect, because the statement that we're saying, at this point when we say it, is still true.